Look around. Fashion is choking the planet. Mountains of waste, toxic chemicals poisoning the soil, rivers stained with dye. And in the whirlwind of profit chasing, it's us, the founders, the investors, the leaders, who feel the gut punch that every system is stacked against real change. You see it every day, the endless cycle of fast turns, fast disposals, an industry addicted to excess while shouting about sustainability. It's maddening, right? You want to do good, but the usual paths feel like traps. Fund models that promise green but end up greenwashing. Investments that line pockets but leave the planet broken. That frustration? It's valid. It's rage-worthy. Because what's the point if impact is just a buzzword? Here's the brutal truth. The old rules won't save fashion. Circular fashion, the idea that clothes can live in loops, that nothing becomes waste, is the future, but it's stuck in the gutter of broken funding systems. The gap is there, yawning. An opportunity, it's screaming to be grabbed. If you are sitting on capital, ideas, or influence, this is not about charity. It's about rewriting the game so the money flows where it actually regenerates value, environmentally, socially, economically. Stop pouring cash into linear models masked as circular. The models that concentrate on scaling quick wins only, ignoring deeper system change. Instead, create funds designed like living systems, flexible and resilient, enabling startups not just to survive, but to reinvent supply chains, to embed transparency, to force accountability at every stage. How? First, burn the old evaluation metrics. Forget growth for growth's sake. Demand hard proof of circularity in design, manufacturing, end of life. Insist on traceability powered by tech that neutralizes fraud and greenwashing. Then, build your fund like a network, not a vault. Connect founders who are hands-on circular warriors with investors committed for the long haul, who understand that impact investing here is slow-burning but explosive in eventual outcome. Pay attention to regional supply chain innovators, artisans with deep local knowledge turned scalable. Blend them with tech that pushes circularity beyond recycling into true product longevity, reuse, and regenerative materials. Push for multi-layered KPIs that measure not just environmental impact, but social inclusion and economic justice. Because circular fashion without justice is just a better landfill. And don't settle for surface-level collaboration. Force partnerships between brands, suppliers, governments, and communities. Your fund's secret weapon is that network effect, building ecosystems where every stakeholder relies on one another to break old habits. This means investing heavily in education and empowerment of the disenfranchised workers, not just the CEOs and designers. Demand transparency so radical, it shakes the industry's core. Blockchain, open source reporting, real-time audits. The future is open and accountable. Demystify the supply chain for consumers who are tired of lies and want truth before they buy. Harness their power as activists and market forces, pushing brands funded by your money to truly prove their circular claims or face collapse. Now here's the kicker. The system that once crushed potential can be flipped by you. Founders ready to challenge every assumption, investors who refuse to back mediocrity, leaders who wield diversity not as a checkbox, but as a creative weapon. This isn't philanthropy. It's strategic capitalism evolved into constructive capitalism, markets acting as engines for transformation, relentless in pursuit of the impossible. Remember, courage isn't optional, it's the fuel. Bet on startups that dare to rethink materials from biology up, that invent new business models anchored in reuse, rental, repair. Reject fashion's old cycles of hype and obsolescence. Embrace the power of individual merit, fostering the rare talents who can hack the system from within. You have the power to create new fund models that don't just inject money, but weave an autonomous network of purpose-driven changemakers, aligned by vision, sharing risk, and breaking every outdated rule the industry clings to. When you do this, when you fund with fire in your gut and clarity in your mind, you don't just invest, you ignite a movement. Circular fashion can become unstoppable, rewriting industry rules from the roots up. So don't wait for the system to fix itself. It never will. Build the funds that dare disrupt, that demand real change, and that lift those who will rewrite the rules with blood, sweat, and unbreakable belief. This is your moment to stop being a prisoner of illusion and become a builder of a future no longer chained by borders, narratives, or empty promises. The fashion world is crying out for revolution. Will you be the spark that sets it ablaze?